Hi, this is Eva Cartman, host of the Dream Big podcast show, the place to go, to learn, laugh, and grow. Have you ever felt like giving up? I know I have. Well, today I'm going to share a story so inspiring that the next time you feel like giving up, all you have to do is think about this incredible young lady, and you'll keep on going. You know what time it is. This is episode 253 of the Dream Big podcast, and it's time to dream big.
My name is Eva Cartman. I'm part of a squad of super kids that are here to change the world. We don't believe you need to be adults to have big goals and start working towards your dreams. We believe age is just a number, and you're never too young to make a difference. We may be young, but we are not naive. We understand that achieving our big dreams will not be easy. It will take incredible dedication, hard work, and yes, massive action. There will be ups and downs, but we embrace the challenges and relish pushing outside of our comfort zone because this is how we grow. They may not teach us these concepts in our school textbooks, but we are smart enough to know that the tools and tactics to achieve our big dreams are out there. And we are willing to do the work to seek out these skills and master them because we know that our future depends on it. We are the big dreamers, and it's time to dream big.
Before we dive into this week's episode, here's Silly Sophia to make us all laugh.
What did the nut say when it got a cold? Cashew! What's an astronaut's favorite candy bar? A Mars bar.
Thank you, Sophia. Before I share one of the most uplifting stories I've ever heard, I wanted to give a shout out to some big dreamers who reviewed the Dream Big podcast. Magnolia, Bella, and Miss Panda J, thank you so much for taking the time to leave a review on iTunes. Big Dreamers is getting more and more competitive in iTunes, and reviews really help us stay high in the iTunes rankings and reach more people. If you can take a few seconds to leave a review and then send a screenshot to olga@dreambigpodcast.com, that's my mom's email, then I would love to shout you out on the podcast. Go to dreambigpodcast.com/iTunes to leave your review. Thank you so much to Magnolia, Bella, and Miss Panda J. Okay. Today, we have an episode of Mentor Magic, where I share lessons learned from a mentor that if we implement as young big dreamers, it can help us get to our big dreams so much faster. It's like magic. This week, I would like to share the story of Amberly Snyder. I'm going to include a link in our show notes at dreambigpodcast.com/253 of a video that will give you goosebumps, sharing images and video of what happened to Amberly, which could have been an incredibly sad and tragic outcome, but instead will leave you inspired. Amberly reminds me of myself in many ways. At the age of 3, Amberly began riding horses and developed a passion for these majestic animals. I feel the same way about horses, and actually one of my big dreams is having my own horse one day. Amberly has a particular passion in rodeo and was well on her way to being one of the best in the world. In 2009, she won the National Little Britches Rodeo Association All-Around Cowgirl World Championship. Amberly's life changed forever on January 10, 2010. She was driving her truck and sadly not wearing a seatbelt. She took her eyes off the road for a brief moment, and the next thing she knew, her car was rolling and she was ejected from the vehicle and ended up breaking her neck, leaving her paralyzed from the waist down. Amber will tell you that not wearing her seatbelt was the biggest mistake of her life. So for all you kids listening, please remember why it is so important to wear a seatbelt. But the reason why I'm recording this right now is because of how Amberly reacted to learning that she had been paralyzed. Instead of giving up on her passion for horses and the idea of riding again, Amberly told her doctors that she would ride a horse again and even compete in rodeo. And only 4 months after the accident, Amberly was back on her horse. If you watch the video that I'll link to in the show notes, you'll see that Amberly still is in a wheelchair, but she remarkably is able to hoist herself up onto the horse and ride. And even more amazing, Amberly is able to actually compete in rodeo competitions. You have to actually see the video to even believe that that is possible. Yet Amberly has made that big dream of riding competitively in rodeo a reality against all odds. In the video, Amberly shares a story of going back with her mom and visiting the stretch of road that changed her life forever, the exact location of the accident that left her paralyzed. Amberly shares that about 20 minutes later, she stopped with her mom at a gas station, and hanging on a wall was a sign that said, "Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference." Amberly then shares the following lesson, and I am now quoting her. "It was in that moment that I realized maybe I don't have control over this whole situation. But when you wake up in the morning, you get to decide your attitude. And if that is going to be the only decision you make in that day, you might as well make it a good one. We are all going to have those moments, those obstacles, those trials in our lives. It may seem hard in that moment, but know that if you dig deep and never give up, you can keep on going." Wow. What a powerful message from an amazing woman. I love sharing these stories with you because I think it really helps put things in perspective, especially for those of us who don't have nearly the same kind of challenges and obstacles like Amberly does. If Amberly is able to wake up and make the decision to have a good attitude about her situation, then certainly so can I. And so can you. We all can. We all have the power to make that little decision each day to be optimistic, to believe in our dreams, and to take action towards making those dreams come true. Thank you, Amberly, for being such a beautiful example of the power of decision. I hope to have the opportunity to interview you someday about your remarkable life and journey. That's all for today. This is Eva Cartman reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional, you need to make them essential. So take massive action to turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion the way life was meant to be. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!